Good night, everyone. My name is Diana Samuel, and I'll be orating a speech delivered in 1992 by Mary Fisher, entitled Whisper of AIDS. I believe this speech is still relevant today because up to this point in 2007, there is still a stigma attached to the virus of AIDS. I have come tonight to bring the silence that has been draped over the issue of HIV and AIDS to an end. I would not have asked to be HIV positive, but I sincerely believe that in everything there is a purpose. The reality of AIDS is brutally clear. Worldwide, 60 million, 100 million infections will be counted in the coming years. But despite science and research, good intentions, and hopeful promises, it is, despite it all, the epidemic which is winning tonight. Tonight, I represent an AIDS community whose members have been drafted from every segment in society. AIDS is not a distant threat, it is present danger. The rate of infection is increasing fastest among women and children. AIDS is now the third leading killer of young adult Americans today. But it won't be third for long, because unlike other diseases, this one travels, and we've helped it along. We have killed each other with our ignorance, our prejudice, and our silence. HIV asks only one thing of those it attacks. Are you human? And that is the right question, because people with HIV are human. They have not earned cruelty, and they do not deserve meanness. They don't benefit from being treated as outcasts. Each of them is exactly what God made, a person. Not victims longing for pity or deserving of our judgment, but people ready for support and worthy of compassion. Until we genuinely embrace this message, we are a nation at risk. Tonight, HIV marches resolutely towards AIDS in more than 1 million American homes, littering its pathway with the bodies of the young men, young women, young children. One of those families is mine, but they have been a rock of support. But sadly, not all of you have been so grateful. You're HIV positive, but dare not say it. You have lost loved ones, but dare not whisper the word AIDS. You weep silently. You grieve alone. I have a message for you. It is not you who should feel ashamed. It is we who tolerate ignorance and prejudice. We who taught you to fear. We must lift our shroud of silence, making it safe for you to reach out in compassion. I ask no more of you than I ask of myself. To the millions of you who are grieving, who are frightened, who are hurting, who have suffered the ravages of AIDS, have courage and you will find support. To all within the sound of my voice, I appeal. Learn with me the lessons of history and of grace, so that your children will not be afraid to whisper the word AIDS when I am gone. And their children and yours may not need to whisper it at all. God bless the children. God bless us all. Good night.